Good morning, everyone. This is my YouTube channel. My name's Dave, hence the name Rijrunr Dave. I thought I'd do a little video to introduce myself for my channel. If I'm talking a little funny, it's because when I was in the military and it screwed up my sinuses. I got exposed to toxins and screwed up my nervous system. So I'm not sick with the flu or anything. I just got screwed up sinuses. So that takes care of that. Anyway, my name's Dave. This channel, I'm just gonna make videos, guy shit. That's what I like to do. I like to shoot, I hunt, I like to fish, I like trucks, I have a truck, I like engines, just guy shit. I had a motorcycle, and unfortunately, with my condition, I had to sell it and stop riding. But, you know, I got all this other stuff I can do, so here we go. Give you a little bit of background. I retired fairly recently. I had no choice. I spent my life mostly working for the government in law enforcement and in construction. Most of my background was in construction. And,
I forgot to include facilities operations.
6 years I was in the military. That was all construction. I started out as a mason and in civil engineering in the Air Force. And when I left, I was a structural specialist. And I was probably one of the first structural specialists because they were changing the AFSCs around back at that time and combining career fields. But you know, for me, I'd already knew multiple trades, so it was an easy transition. So they went ahead and started moving me into the new AFSC. Today I got my gun out here. I'm out at the range. I got this 243. It's a Savage, and it's a Savage 334, and I won it in a gun bash. We have a lot of gun bashes up in this area. I'm from Southwest PA, so a lot of hunters, a lot of people that enjoy shooting and so forth. So there's a lot of gun bashes and things like that, gun tickets. This is a very cheap rifle. Matter of fact, I stopped at Walmart and I seen one in the counter over there, and I think it was under $400. So I was really surprised when I shot this rifle. When I got it, the trigger was around 8 pounds, and it's way too heavy for me. I like, you know, for hunting, I like around the 3-pound trigger, and for any other shooting, I like down to about 2 pounds. But so I noticed there was an adjustment screw on this rifle, and I don't think you could see it, but I thought, well, I'll go ahead and adjust the trigger. Well, I stuck a screwdriver in there and snapped the screw off, and here the contract that the Savage did with the company in Turkey to make these rifles, that company ended up using a trigger assembly from an existing model that they make, and it was a higher end model. So instead of leaving the screws, you know, available to adjust, they Loctited them. They glued them tight, you know, so mine snapped off. So that being said, I went and I took it apart and I changed out the spring. Took it down to about 3.5 pounds, which wasn't bad, but still wasn't real convinced of the trigger. So Timney came out with a trigger that's 3 pounds, and it's actually a really nice trigger. I like it. I have a Timney 3-pound trigger on my Remington 730 on 6, and that's my go-to rifle for deer hunting. I've killed many deer with it, and I've had it for years. So anyway, that's pretty much my intro video. If there's anything you want to see, you know, I got an excavator. You know, like I said, I retired. I got work to do around the house. I bought this excavator. I like to shoot. I'm a disabled vet, so You know, I went through the process. Took me 35 years fighting with the VA. You know, they don't like to acknowledge toxin exposure very well. So I'm going to get the sight in this rifle. I put a new scope on it, and we'll see you guys in another video.
I'll do a follow-up review on this rifle.